Hello everyone, happy Cinco de Mayo. I will be making tacos to celebrate because I absolutely love and adore Mexican food. It is so flavorful. I love spicy foods, I love the spice. I just love everything about it. So today I'm making some regular tacos. We can call them street tacos kind of, but there's something like it. I have some marinated chicken breasts here, and I have some marinated New York strip here. So without further ado, let's get into this recipe. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so let me tell you guys what's in my marinades. So for the chicken, I use adobo, cumin, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of salt, and some cilantro, lime juice, and orange juice. That's in this marinade. Now for this marinade, it's very simple. The same ingredients, but adobo. I didn't put adobo in here because with steak, I prefer more salt. So I added more salt to this one versus this one because I added adobo to this one. So those are my two marinades. While my pot heats up, I will be working on my guac and my salsa. So, to start with the guac, I have some avocados here. Luckily, I got them pretty ripe from the store. So happy. It's been so long since I've had avocados. Fun fact, I used to work at Chipotle for a couple months, so I remember having to cut and scoop out a lot of avocados. Not gonna say a number, but let's just say a lot. There were casefuls, so I'm kind of used to it. I'm gonna go with 3 because I don't want too much, and I also don't want too little, so I feel like 3 is perfect. They say hit this. Ooh. Now I'm just kidding. Don't mind me. It's been a little while. That was last summer. I'm a little rusty. A little rusty with the avocado. But and comment below what you guys put in your guacamole. I'm curious. I've seen so many different recipes for guacamole, so many different ways to do it. But I want to see what's the most popular version and what's the most different version. So comment below for different guacamole recipes. And who knows, I may make the most interesting one and post it and shout out the person that commented. So comment below your favorite guacamole recipe. Alright, now all the avocados are peeled. I'm going to set that to the side. Clear my station. And now I'm going to cut open my onion. I like to half it. It's a huge red onion, huge. They just keep getting bigger and bigger. I don't know what they're doing. But the red onions, they don't stop. So I peel it, get all of that skin off. I cut off the little tail piece, the little bum. Do some vertical slices down. You can do them about a 1/2 inch slices. You can do them 1/2 inch slices down. Then I do some horizontal slices. You can do about 2. And then you just cut it down. Like that. And then you have diced red onions. Perfect. The easy way, not the hard way. When it comes to cooking, I like to work smarter, not harder. Because it can be a little tedious. Ooh. Okay. Now that my red onion is all diced, well, the half of the red onion, I'm gonna go through it a little bit more. So I want them a little bit smaller. And I'm gonna use about a quarter of these inside of my guacamole. So I'm just gonna put about a quarter of them in there. Not too heavy on the red onion because it's very powerful. Then I'm gonna put the rest of it inside of this bowl for my salsa. Just like that. Bam, bam. Now, for cilantro, I used like about half of this for my marinades. So the other half, I'm going to use between presentation and my two salsas. I mean, my salsa and my avocado. So I'm just going to scrunch up your cilantro. Just cuts just like this all the way down. Discard of the ends. And then you just straight through. Just like that. I like my cilantro pretty small. I don't like seeing little leaves inside of my salsa. So I'm gonna try to cut it down as best as I can and as fast as I can. Alright, so I will take some of these, put them over here with my onions, and then I will also take some of these, put it with my guac. The rest I will save for later because they will be used for garnishing. Last, I have my limes. I like to roll them on the palm of my hand to like get all those juices ready so when I cut into it, it's nice and perfect. So just roll them on the ball of your hand like that. And it should be nice and like softened. Cut that. Squeeze. Ooh. Squeeze some lime juice in there. And squeeze some lime juice in there. I'm gonna save this one for later. Now I'm gonna add in some fresh, well, sea salt, not fresh salt. Sea salt, some onion powder, garlic powder, and pepper. This is for my guac. Now, everybody does it differently, but I just prefer a good bit of sea salt. Some pepper, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I don't put black pepper in there because I feel like it doesn't really need it. I feel like it's extra. Some onion powder, well, this is garlic, some garlic powder, just a little bit. I don't want to know it's there, but I want it there to be enough so that it balances out with the rest of the flavors. Have some onion powder, same, just a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna mash it with a fork. So I just cut into it. Smash, 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 smash. Mash it brown. You want it to like become one consistency, like one paste. There are different ways to do it. You can also put it in a blender if you want a smooth, creamy consistency. But me, I like a little bit of chunkiness. Sometimes I like the texture difference between that and everything else, so I leave it. But smash it through. Ooh. Bring back memories. Okay, now I'm gonna try it. That's pretty spot on. Try a little bit more. Now to keep its freshness, I'm going to add a little bit more lime on top. And I'm gonna add some saran wrap and try to get rid of all the air bubbles. All right, so here's my lime, squeezing it around. Got my plastic wrap here. I'm gonna try to align it with the bowl and then just like mush it down. So air is what causes avocado to brown. So when you add lime juice and when you try to seal it as best as you can and get rid of like all the little air pockets, for the most part, it should remain fresh, at least up to like 5 to 7 days. This is a safe way to preserve your guacamole. So, just like that. Now I can put this in the fridge, let it marinate a little bit, and preserve its freshness until I'm ready to use it for later. Okay, now for my salsa. I didn't forget. I already added some lime juice, the cilantro. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, a little bit more lime juice because I like mine's a little like saucy. Let's say saucy. I like my salsa saucy. I'm just gonna squeeze a good bit on there, get all even around. I'm mixing around my salsa. This part is pretty simple. You want to make sure like your cilantro and onion ratio is pretty even. So it should look something like that. This I will put set for later as well. You don't have to saran wrap it, but I'm just gonna do it because I don't have a top for the container. So later, and I'm gonna add in. Hold on, let me make sure. All right, my pot's hot, so I'm gonna add in my steak. Lay it evenly. add in the second one. They're pretty thin, so I'm gonna let it cook for like 3 to 5 minutes per side. All right, so these are how my steaks came out. I'm letting them rest for a couple minutes. And now for my chicken. I'm gonna let these cook for about 5 to 8 minutes per side. All right, so this is how my chicken came out. Beautiful. I want to keep the juices, but this is how it came out. I'm gonna let this rest as well. In the meantime, I'm going to warm up my tortillas and start chopping my meat. I'm gonna start with the steak. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's very juicy and wow. Perfecto. Muy perfecto. I did my bacon on that one. Yeah. That marinade is, and it's juicy because I let it rest. It's so good. I'm not like gassing myself up. Like, it's definitely better than I was expecting. Okay. That's that. This is ready. I'm going to cut up my chicken. Let's make this aside. Now, typically I don't cross-contaminate, which is add the chicken onto the same bowl with the steak, but they're all going to the same place. So today I will be putting the chicken on the same bowl. Alright, so now I'm ready to put my tortillas on my pan. These are corn tortillas. So I'm just heating them up, basically. You gotta be very gentle with these because they fall apart like butter. I don't understand, they're so fragile. Okay, now my tortillas are ready. I'm taking them out. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna start with my steak first. Add some steak in there. We're gonna do 2 steak tacos. And 1 chicken. So good. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with some guac on top. Then the salsa. little bit of cilantro. Don't really need much more, but I have it, so also need to a little bit of fresh sea salt, just a tiny bit, tiny bit. Enough so you see it on there. I was gonna add one more. Ooh, tacos are, gotta say, one of my favorite meals, man. It's the last tortilla. Should I add it? Yes. We're gonna make it half steakhouse chicken. We're gonna do something different. Bruh. And voila, here are my tacos, street tacos for Cinco de Mayo. But this video will be posted after, so therefore Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday! These are gonna be delicious. Make sure you check out this recipe and use it, because why not? This is, yeah. YANACOOKS out. Stay tuned for next video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.